Aspire is laying a platform to try and support aspiring and upcoming tennis players, giving them opportunity to train and facilities and mentorship and infrastructure. So I think it's a great initiative. Obviously, I think it's a long-term project, and for a program like that to have India's top player Sumit to come and do his pre-season here with his entire team, I think was a very big boost.
Sponsor, that team, that crazy amount of hard work and the right situation to be able to break through. So this is one of the main things that we're going to talk about and discuss in today's evening. We're privileged to have with us here Mahesh, as you all know, who's flown in from Bombay to be with us today. He needs no introduction. And there's an exciting afternoon coming up after this where we may see him on the court. He's come dressed to play. So that's awesome. So everyone here should now know Sumit Nagal, right? So we saw him qualify. I've been following his results for the last 14 months, but all of us must have seen him qualify for the US Open. And in the main draw, he played none less than Roger Federer, and it's unimaginable.
Joining us in this vision, which we're very thankful for. They provided us an excellent place to train at, and we literally couldn't be in a better place to train in India. So that's something I'm very proud of. So, moving on, one of the things we wanted to do was to bring down some of the best players in the country, because when I was a player myself, I realized that it was one of the most difficult things to do. To find the right place to train in India was incredibly hard. So we wanted to kind of fix that problem, and so over the last few years, some of you don't know, but I'll just give you the gist of it. So Mahesh is the guy who actually, if anybody can discover someone, Mahesh discovered Sumit. When he was 10 years old at a camp, and he's been really helping him take every step in his career from the time he was very little. And he's still very involved now in many different ways. So I'd like to give the mic to Mahesh so he can talk about that journey, as well as talk about how difficult it is to actually, make it, and his opinions on Sumit and how we can actually make this entire scene a lot better.
This journey play out at so many levels in so many generations over the last 25-30 years that there's never been any doubt in anyone's mind that there's always a lot of talent in our country. Chennai has always been a hotbed for tennis, obviously with both of the stalwart families like the Amritrajas and the Krishnans coming from here. But across India there's an immense amount of talent, and it's not the specific reason why talent fails to get to the men's or women's level is the lack of experts when it comes to coaching and fitness, and obviously lack of resources. I can name at least 4 or 5 boys during my time who were 1, 2, 3, 4 in the world at junior level. Sandeep, Nitin, Rohit Reddy, they were all in the top 5 in juniors, but they were never able to get the right guidance. They were never able to get the right resources to take it to the next level. So, like Somdev said, there's so many different moving parts to making a tennis player. And there's so many different variations on how this thing can go wrong that people don't really understand that when they do actually make it, the sacrifice and the work that's gone on behind the scenes. So yeah, my journey started with Sumit, literally when I think he was 10 or 11. So long ago for me, I've forgotten. As Somdev said, we all are excited that he took a step of Roger Federer. And personally, after the work we've done for the last 10 years, we're going to have to remember him for a lot better things than that. And he's hardworking. He's good head on his shoulders, and most importantly, for the last 1 year, he's put the right people around him. So I think we're all keeping our fingers crossed. That's where it's at. I think, like Som said again, the coaching, the fitness, the recovery, the mentorship is all part of it, but the biggest problem in India is resources, right? I never buy the argument that India lacks any infrastructure, because to play tennis you need a track, you need a gym, and you need tennis courts. And if you know the right people, those are easily accessible. So resources to be able to compete with what the kids are doing in the West, be it diet, be it fitness, be it travel, be it competition. I mean, that's the main thing. And again, great job home, and hopefully over the next few years, you'll be able to churn out the players from here. I can see two big giants standing at the back there, so hopefully, they'll also benefit from this camp. So yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks again for coming today, and look forward to you coming and seeing Somdev and Sumit play a little later.
It's nice tennis courts. We can work good under really great circumstances, and the track is really nice. We're using it for running and other things. So it's really like kind of a little nature there, big forest. So good air is also important. So yeah, I would say it's almost perfect for us.
For fitness also, how to see this?
Excuse me?
For fitness.
Yeah, for fitness we do one part on the track. We working in one gym in town, but it's a perfect setup for us. So we don't complain. Really nice.
How many players are going to adopt first level?
Honestly, at this point, I think we're also in the planning stage, so we're not 100% sure. At this point, I think we're at a position where we just want to help out players who reach out to us, especially the interesting people, and we believe that they have the right kind of abilities and the right kind of attitude. So we just want to start with that, and then I'm sure in the next few months you'll see a lot of progression.
Really started from there. I met him in a camp. It's been long. It's been very long. From all the stuff I have been, a lot of people have been, and there are many players you can name in the top 100 players who've done well, who comes from a middle family. So I think talking about